Ooh, welcome Transformer fans. My name is Composite Enerjoe, and today's special review is on the Transformers Legacy Evolution Voyager class Trashmaster. And this is a special figure for me anyway, because it was a present from Enerjane. Yeah, she surprised me and got me this one. And she basically made a joke, because I told her that this was and she was aware that this was a garbage truck Transformer, which I adore, by the way. I feel like we don't get enough of those, enough of the utilitarian vehicles. So I love that this is or as the wiki puts it, a post-apocalyptic, a junkified garbage truck. But still, funny thing that she told me that whenever I look at this, I think of her, and I pointed out. So does that mean that I should think of you as garbage? She laughed. Obviously, I don't think of her that way whatsoever. I love her very much. But yeah, she just surprised me with Trashmaster here, which I really like. This might be my favorite. I'm just gonna say it right now. This is my favorite of all of the new age Junkians introduced in Evolution. Of all of these new Junkions, Trashmaster is my favorite. He's also the only as of right now, the only Voyager among them. And yeah, I actually really like the look of this thing. Very cool. He rolls quite well on all 6 of his wheels. That's right, he's got 6 usable wheels. And I guess other points of articulation are these pieces here. Which these are accessories. You can combine them later. And then this piece you can kind of lift up as like a... I guess this serves as like the... Yeah, this would be like the actual trash compactor part, which is cool. So yeah, very nice vehicle mode. Really like it. So let's get on with a transformation. So first, you got to remove this piece. This ends up becoming, I think, like the claw weapon. It's referred to as a claw weapon, as a claw. This is his weapon, basically. So we're going to put it off to the side. Now, these pieces, I'm going to remove them just for ease. But you can transform them without removing these. These are just some extra pieces. And I'll show you one little combination I like to use with them. Yeah. I was just quickly testing it out to make sure I wasn't, imagining it. But yeah, I can kind of do it. So yeah, now here we have a slightly stripped down version. And yeah. Oh, and apparently in the instructions, I'm just going to say it now, I don't really have the exact characters. And I tried doing it, but apparently in the instructions, they can, these guys can combine with the other Junkions. However, I personally don't find that they work. I tried doing them, because I have a couple of the newer Junkions. I don't really care about Junkions, so I don't have, the well-known ones like Wreck Guard, Junkheap, or any of those guys. And I have no plans on getting them, I'm being honest. I'm not interested in the Junkions. Again, this one was a gift. I didn't originally plan on getting him, but I'm glad Jane got him for me, because he's actually really cool. He's my favorite. I then ended up getting a couple of the other ones, and it ranged from disappointed to better than I expected. This guy is definitely way better than I expected. So yeah. Let's get on to transformation. So first things first. I always forget this. Oh yeah, remember, you have to bring this piece down. So yeah, I'm just not showing off that combining feature with the other Junkions. Although I just found out when researching this figure, I know I'm rambling a bit, but I want to get it out of the way. Apparently, the 4 Junkions for Legacy Evolution can combine to form something called Junkosaurus. I never knew that was a thing. I wish that that's what was in the instructions, because I would have probably gotten them earlier. I mean, I'm glad I didn't. I got them a lot cheaper this way. But yeah, I would have preferred if that was what was showed off in the instructions, not this weird combination between the vehicles, like just getting different vehicles, which again, I tried it. It doesn't work. It doesn't work right unless I'm doing something wrong. But that aside, so yeah, you lift this piece up, and then come in here, lift these panels up, then bring this like so, this down, rotate around, then clip, there you go. And then let's finish off the legs, separate, fold this down, fold this down, bring these down. Like so, these are like the side panels. Bring this down. Then separate these, fold them forward. You see, there'll be a soft click, then separate, separate, fold, fold. Then bring this down, like so, without separating the arm. And then bring up the head. The head, and there we have Trashmaster. And I really like the look of this robot mode. This is really cool. Oh, my shadow's in the way. This is a really cool robot mode. Let's get a closer look at that head sculpt. Very nice. I love the little like mini mohawk he's got going for him. He looks really tough. Really like it. And so head is actually on a ball joint. Since I'm here, articulation. Head is on a ball joint, but it is kind of restricted. So he just looks left and right. Arms can go all the way around, in, out. Swivel there, bend at the elbow, and the hands do rotate. Which also leads to what I'm assuming is these are sort of cannons. Like I imagine that these are cannons for him as well. So I'm counting those as extra weapons. He does have a waist. There, you just have to move the flaps. Legs can go really far out. Forward, back if you mess with the kibble. And this kibble is removable. Let me just show it off now. This is removable and it comes off. Because the Junkians, and I'll set this off to the side. The Junkians in the new Junkians in the Evolution line serve kind of like the armorizers of the past or the modulators, where they could be taken apart. Trashmaster doesn't do it all that much. The other ones kind of do. I personally think they didn't do the gimmick all that well, in my opinion. But yeah, if you remove this a bit, you can get more movement there. Swivel there, bend at the knee, up and down at the ankle, as well as a rocker both ways. So he's very, very posable. Very posable. Which is nice. Like I said, he's probably my favorite Junkian ever. And that's coming from a guy who doesn't even like Junkians all that much, but he looks very cool. And now we come to the accessories. So yeah, his accessories are all of this. And one combination I would do is connect this, peg it into here. So we have like some kind of bumper shield. And then this piece, what I like to do is form a kind of like a true claw. Like so. And then have him not hold it like that, like from here. Oh darn. Yeah, careful, the lower jaw can pop off. There we go. So now we have this claw. Or if you do it this way, it's like a mouth. But I think it's supposed to be like this as the weapon. So here we have the claw and the shield. Like I don't love it. I guess I like the use of the claw weapon, but I don't like this being a separate piece. I actually prefer this just being connected, giving him a little bit more junk in that trunk, if you catch my meaning. And this, personally, I actually prefer this in the back, stored away. I think this is what I actually prefer. So the claw weapon's cool, but what I prefer is having them up here. It's like wings. Hold on. There we go. There we go. So you have like these wings, these extra like bits here. And then this, you can just hold it like so. And I don't know why this jaw keeps popping off. It never does that before. It's like a claw weapon. I know I've had this guy be able to hold it. Well, give me a second. Hold on. Things being uncooperative right now. There we go. Okay. So yeah, I prefer having that visible here. And then I guess just put this here. There we go. Then we have the claw weapon. And yeah. I guess that is one negative I have with this guy, is that I'm not the biggest fan of his weapon. I feel they could have done more with that. Alright, so then here we have Trashmaster. His accessories, and this is how I'm most likely going to display him. I'll tweak him later. So yeah. He's not really that tall for a Voyager, but he is wide, which is nice. So here is size comparisons, obviously. Here we have Ratchet, Cliff Jumper, and Primal. Scooch over. There we go. So he is fairly big. Not too tall, but he's at least wide, which is nice. He's a nice, bulky figure. And I guess as a bonus, here we have his fellow Junkian, the grandfathered in Detritus. So yeah, they're both Junkians. There you go. He doesn't combine into Junkosaurus. Unfortunately, I kind of wish he did, because then I would be able to do it. I may dabble in that Junkosaurus, because I have like most of them. I'm missing like one to really do it. I'll see if I can maybe work that into something. If I can, I may show it off. But yeah, again, I'm not counting my things for that. Excuse me, I'm not sure if I am going to do that. So yeah, overall, Trashmaster is really cool. Again, the only real negative I can give him is that his weapon's kind of lame. I'm not the biggest fan of it. But yeah, just really awesome figure. I really dig this guy. So yeah, overall, really nice figure. Thank you, Jane, for getting me this one. Honestly, without her, I probably wouldn't have picked it up myself. Yeah, you never know, but I am glad she gifted it to me. So it makes it all the more special. So yeah, this has been my review of the Transformers Legacy Evolution Voyager class Trashmaster. This is Composite Enerjoe signing off. Peace out and be safe.